Hi, my name is Benjamin Dotson. And today, I'm here to talk to you about small businesses. Now, first, I want to ask you a question. Did you know that 86% of U.S. adults say that small businesses have a positive impact on the community and the economy itself, according to Pew Research Center? Small businesses have a much larger impact than we think, and today I'm going to talk to you about that. So our agenda for today, and some of the topics I want to question and answer. How can small businesses compete with large-scale corporations? Number one. Number two, is it ethical for large corporations to launch in small business areas? Number three, what are some strategies that can benefit small businesses? Number four, how does marketing play a factor in being a small business? And five, what strategies have worked for small businesses that all could employ in their business plan? Now, these are all questions that I want to dive and answer deeper later in the presentation. So let's get to it. Introduction. What is a small business? Now, according to the government, a small business is anyone with 500 or less employees, one employer or more, if you have a co-foundership. My personal experience with small businesses. My best friend in high school, his name was Michael Campbell, started a business called Low-Key Wraps, which essentially is vinyl wrapping cars and giving them a new color. It's like almost paint, but imagine a big sticker being put on them. Well, 3 to 4 years ago when he started that business, I kind of joined him in the sense of just helping him out when he needed it, learning how the business world operated and how the market was for that sort of thing. Now, you might be asking, how is a small vinyl wrapping shop in Coupon, PA, affected by these large corporations? Well, Tesla, for example, has started a program essentially where when a car is pre-ordered, you can offer it in the paint colors that Tesla offers, or you can have it vinyl wrapped to any specific color that you would like. And they would send it off into their factory or these other dealerships like around them that do the vinyl wrapping. They would bring it back to their Tesla like factory dealership, and then they would send it off to you. Now, how is that affecting us in PA? Now, Tesla is a very large corporation, sending out pre-ordered cars, every single day. Such with coming out just now with the 2025 Model Y. And this hurts us because when the customer is already getting their car vinyl wrapped from Tesla, well, there's no reason to come to us. There's no reason to get their car vinyl wrapped. There's no reason to get their car, have things tinted on it or anything because it's already done, which that hurts us because when we lose a customer, we usually lose a repeat customer. We lose someone that would be giving us repetitive business, over 1 or 2 years, even a few months. But, business is business. While these large retailers like Tesla, for example, benefit from being able to send out the car already wrapped because they charge for it, small businesses like us, Low-Key Wraps, struggle with it because we are not then gaining the customers that we could have. There are other things such as inflation, for example, that hurt small businesses compared to these larger corporations. Now, yes, large corporations are affected. I don't want anyone to think that they aren't, but they have the money and the resources to be able to counteract that inflation. They're able to charge more without really people batting an eye, while places like us with vinyl wrapping, where if the vinyl goes up, well, we have to charge $100 or $200 more to keep up with the expenses now that we have with paying for the vinyl. So that hurts us because we don't essentially have the excess money to be able to keep up with these inflation rates or keep up with the market and how much people are charging or dropping their prices. So how are small businesses affected by large corporations? As I said, large corporations are very easily able to keep up with the market. They're able to lower or raise prices according to what people are wanting, while small businesses, they have to keep a price set to make sure that they pay their expenses off, make sure that they pay their their bills and everything. While these large corporations, yes, they have these expenses. Well, they already have excess money in other franchisee buildings to help them out if needed, while small businesses are mostly on their own. So some background, small businesses over the years. I'm going to go into kind of very quick detail about these ones here because most of these are, I'd say, common knowledge. So small businesses over the years, small businesses from about 2000 and on have been diminishing, and that is because of the rise of large corporations such as Amazon, Walmart, Sam's Club, etc. With these large corporations being able to put their products online and basically send them to anywhere in the world, to anyone in the world, it's caused these small businesses to not be able to keep up with the demand that they have to how many people they actually get, while these larger corporations can kind of sell to whoever not in their area. Emergence of new corporations, as I said, corporations like Amazon, for example, have risen through the years through 2000 and on, um, and become billion-dollar companies. So while these small businesses, have their few locals, these larger corporations can kind of gain everybody from anywhere as their customer base. How do these businesses coexist? So these businesses don't essentially coexist like they live together, but the small businesses kind of just survive while the large businesses prosper. Um, and this is because these large businesses, as I've said before, have more money, have more resources, have more people, um, to kind of capitalize on the market whenever it changes, while these small businesses, might only have, again, 500 or less people, in which then they cannot keep up with every single little change that happens in the market, or they cannot keep up with the amount of money needed to keep the business running. So then we have benefits and concerns. So first, I want to state that the benefits I'm going to go over are benefits I believe the community, the market, the economy gains from having small businesses in them. And concerns are the concerns I have for small businesses and why they kind of struggle compared to these large corporations, and what I think that they can do to go against these and basically solve the problem. So increased communication and connection with customers. I think I would say that small businesses have more of a relationship with the customers, and they build more of a relationship with their customers. While these large corporations they don't really care, in the sense they more see a person walking in as a dollar bill than a person themselves. Now, obviously, that is an opinion I have, and not a stated fact. But I would say that more local businesses, and that's why at the beginning, with 86% of U.S. adults saying that small businesses have that kind of connection and make the community better, it's because they're more willing to be personal, like lives with you and have that relationship with you. Local economic impact, they support a lot of jobs. 56 million jobs in the United States are based on small businesses. Like, small businesses employ 56 million people, which is a large sum of people in the United States. And then they're sustainable and ethical business practices. This, I believe, is because small businesses are very diverse and very good with what they do, in essentially being able to have people from all over. Concerns, low economic status. This essentially, I think that they can counteract by marketing themselves and doing their best to absolutely gain hold of the market and everything with it. Lack of control and losing employees. These kind of two coincide with each other. Lack of control is they don't really have a hold of the market and how they can offer things or how they price things, while losing employees, they can't keep up with how much they can pay and the competitive pay wage that all these others have. Then we go to best practices. So these are some of the marketing strategies I believe that these small businesses can employ to gain better. So we have social media, word of mouth, and rewards. Social media essentially is one of the biggest things in the world right now with Instagram, TikTok, etc. By going on these social media platforms, they're able to show themselves off to a broader base of people, a wider target market. Word of mouth and rewards. Word of mouth, being able to build that relationship with other people really helps with small businesses, because small businesses and people are one. So when a person likes the business and is able to talk to someone else about how they like the business prospers, and vice versa. If the person doesn't like the business and tells people that they don't like the business and this is why, the business will struggle. So have that word of mouth and having that reputation with people is high one. And rewards, being able to give out rewards such as the Sheets card, for example, where people can come in to get 2 free hot dogs if they have this many points. It brings people in, and small businesses could very much prosper and gain from that. Here's my works cited. Thank you, and I hope in this presentation I convinced you to see why small businesses have such an impact on our community and how they are affected by these large corporations today.